tech-savvy folks, the digital age isn't what it used to be. Remember when the internet was just for cat videos and arguing with strangers? Those were the days. But guess what? Those days are long gone. Now we're living in a world where AI is calling the shots, and you're in its crosshairs. I know, you're probably thinking, come on, it's not that bad. But buckle up, because we're about to dive into some serious AI mind games that will make you question everything. From digital twins to emotion mining, this ride is going to get bumpy. Ready? Let's go. First up, let's talk about your digital twin. The creepy doppelganger you never knew you had. You think you know yourself, right? Well, think again. There's a digital version of you out there that probably knows you better than your own mother. It's like looking in a funhouse mirror, except this reflection can predict what you're going to do before you even do it. Big tech is pouring billions into these digital twins. And why? Because they're a gold mine, baby. Your AI clone knows exactly when you're going to cave and buy those shoes you've been eyeing, or which clickbait headline is going to keep you scrolling until 3 a.m. Scary, right? And get this. Researchers at Stanford found that these AI models can predict divorce with 86% accuracy just by snooping on your social media. Freaky, right? But it gets weirder. These digital twins aren't just watching, they're pulling your strings like some high-tech puppet master. So, the next time you get that itch to splurge on something you don't need, ask yourself, is that really you talking or your creepy AI twin? Remember the good old days when ads were just annoying jingles and billboards? Well, those days are dead and buried. Welcome to the brave new world of emotion mining. These days, AI has got its grubby little algorithms all up in your business, analyzing everything from your facial twitches to how fast you're hammering away at your keyboard, and they're doing it 24/7 through every gadget you own. Some big shots at MIT spilled the beans that over 60% of Fortune 500 companies are already using this emotion AI mumbo jumbo in their marketing. They're not just hawking products anymore, they're peddling feelings. Ever notice how ads for comfort food pop up when you're feeling blue, or travel packages when your boss is riding your ass? That's no coincidence, pal. That's emotion mining at work. But it doesn't stop there. This emotion AI is worming its way into everything from job interviews to customer service. Your feelings are being turned into cold, hard data used to put you in a box and ultimately to yank your chain. You've probably heard people yapping about echo chambers, those digital bubbles where we only hear what we want to hear. But what you might not know is how AI is cranking these babies up to 11, turning them into personalized reality-bending machines. These AI-driven content recommendation systems aren't just showing you what you want to see anymore. They're predicting what will keep you glued to your screen, truth be damned. And here's the really messed up part. These AI systems are learning on the fly. Every click, every share, every second you spend gawking at a post is feeding the beast, making your echo chamber stronger and harder to escape. Over time, this can lead to what some smarty-pants psychologists call reality apathy, where you're so bombarded with conflicting info that you just stop giving a damn about what's real and what's not. The result? A bunch of people who are easier to manipulate, more likely to buy into crazy ideas, and less able to think for themselves. And it's all happening right under your nose, one personalized newsfeed at a time. Influencer marketing is a big deal these days. We're talking $13.8 billion big. But here's a curveball for you. Not all these influencers are flesh and blood. Welcome to the twilight zone of synthetic influencers, AI-generated fakes designed to mess with your head and empty your wallet. These digital phonies look and act like real people, complete with backstories, quirky personalities, and even made-up personal drama. But unlike human influencers, they never need a coffee break, never age, and always stick to the script. Take Lil Mikela for example. This CGI influencer has over 3 million Instagram followers and has worked with big shots like Calvin Klein and Prada. The kicker? A lot of her followers don't have a clue she's not real. These synthetic puppets aren't just hawking products. They're being used to shape what you think about everything from fashion to politics. And because they're AI-driven, they can switch up their game on the fly based on how people react, getting better at fooling you with every interaction. The line between real and fake is getting blurrier by the day, and it's getting harder to tell who or what is pulling your strings. Remember that movie Minority Report? Well, it ain't just a Hollywood fantasy anymore. AI-driven predictive policing is becoming a thing, and it's raising some serious eyebrows. Cops around the world are starting to use AI systems that claim they can predict where crimes will happen and even who might commit them. Sounds like a good idea, right? Hold your horses. These systems are trained on old crime data, which is often chock full of long-standing biases and systemic BS. Some eggheads at the AI Now Institute found out that these predictive policing algorithms can actually make racial biases in the justice system even worse. But it doesn't stop at policing. Similar crystal ball systems are being used to decide who gets hired, who gets loans, and even who gets their kids taken away. Your future opportunities could be getting flushed down the toilet by an AI that's judging you based on stuff you can't control or even know about. The scariest part? These systems often work like black boxes. Even the geeks who created them can't fully explain how they come up with their conclusions. You could be denied a job, a loan, or even your freedom based on some AI's mystery decision. When your brain's not even safe anymore, you know we've crossed into some serious sci-fi territory. Your memories are what make you, well, you. But what if those memories could be messed with, or even made up by AI? Welcome to the freaky world of memory manipulation. Some brainiacs in lab coats are making strides in AI and neuroscience that could potentially let them not just read, but write information straight into your noggin. A bunch of scientists published a study in Nature Neuroscience showing that they could plant fake memories in mice using some fancy light tricks to control brain cells. Now, we're not quite at the point of rewriting human memories yet, but AI is already being used to mess with how we remember things. Take deepfakes, for instance. These AI-generated videos can make it look like people did or said things that never actually happened.